It seems like the Paris sale has quite a few people stressed, whether it's because they invested a large amount and were hoping to see returns already, or those who bought at peak are now watching their money disappear. Whatever it is, it seems like each Valve post is flooded with people begging for the sale to end. And it's not like these posts are fluff. We are talking about the future of Counter-Strike, seeing massive modifications almost every day. But the Paris major sale is the biggest story. Not much of a surprise considering the potential upside of investing in a collection like this. Our two borderless comparisons are Stockholm and Antwerp. Both of them have been extremely profitable collections that have held up significantly better than I thought they would. I genuinely thought that a third borderless sticker would have really stunted the growth, but here we are. The general sentiment is to buy in, and if these hollow prices, the price history of these capsules, and the sheer quantity of crafts are anything to go by, people did exactly that. Just going by this Twitter poll, I would have to assume that right around 50% of you are impatiently waiting for the sale to end. And while it should soon, it should also act as a warning for future majors. The Paris major is unique as it was the last major for CSGO. Typically, we would expect two majors per year, one around spring and one around fall, rinse and repeat. Due to the imminent CS2 release, Valve decided that the next major will be played on CS2, and they postponed the second major of the year so changes can be made to make the game competitively viable. For those who haven't played CS2, be happy that this major was delayed. There are a ton of bugs, and it would really hurt to have such an important event full of excuses and ultimately a bad viewing experience. In market terms, we want a good CS2 major so Valorant frogs play CS and buy skins. So with a 10-month period between majors, and an 8-month period between the beginning of the sale and the next major, that's a significantly longer time than usual. Now this sounds great for anyone investing in Paris. A long time between majors means the ability to hold longer, and hopefully we will see a higher return on investment due to this. But at the same time, this sounds terrible to anyone involved in esports. Not only do we have an extended break for teams as the transition continues, but no major money for the second half of the year. There are large organizations already falling apart as VC money is starting to dry up. Taking the major away could put these teams into the ground. Now each team is different. There were organizations that didn't take any sticker money from the players. But I would say that the payout is too high these days to not take a little chunk with each contract. The Navi CEO said that they have made over $1 million from RMR. That means our last few majors are probably floating around or just under 1 million, as they haven't sold quite as much, but are still somewhat within that range. That is a substantial amount in my eyes. Contract payments for a month, flights and hotels for players, payments on a training center. So if some of the largest names in Counter-Strike are struggling, why not extend the sale? From Valve's perspective, there is no downside. More money for them, more money for the teams, more money for the players. And due to the extended length between majors, they should still be profitable for the users, and this always results in a large reinvestment into the next major. Everybody wins when the sale is too long, yet profitable. Valve have continued to extend the sales on major capsules. Shoutout to csgoskins.gg for finally making the page I've been hunting for so long. In the early days, the sales were typically within a week. This continued until 2019, where Valve started experimenting with longer sales. Then longer, then even longer. When did we take the jump into capsule sales lasting over a month? When capsule prices were reduced significantly. So let's do some theory. Here we have a Katowice 2019 capsule that was on sale for 9 days. And here is an Antwerp capsule that was available for 67 days. Now, despite time favoring Katowice 2019, here's the return on investment on both of these capsules. Keep in mind how long Katowice capsules have been removed from the store. Not to go full schizo, but I think I can see what Valve are up to. Counter-Strike hasn't seen massive increases to the prize pool, but that could be offset by sticker money. At this point, with $500,000 for first place, teams are making more money from stickers than what they are from winning the major. Now, I'm not up to date with current contracts, but here's what I know from the past. Prize pool earnings are typically for the players and coaches only, and they decide the split from there. But there may be some organizations that have a say in the way the split is made. But sticker money will typically have some percentage given to the org unless you represent yourself at the major, of course. So if the money from stickers is received by Valve, the players, and the organizations, it's a pretty important part of the ecosystem. The customers are people expecting to profit from the collection. If the sale is too long or the supply is too high, then the customers for these items will make a smaller investment into the next major. Valve essentially need to balance a collection that will not only sell well, but will invite people to make large purchases when the next major comes around. As Counter-Strike has grown, the culture around skins trading and investing has expanded. Valve have increased the sale lengths for majors, which has resulted in an insane amount of capsules purchased, which is great for Valve's pockets and for those who keep the game popular through esports. Despite this, investing has become such a regular concept that these stickers and capsules are still seeing insane profits, and that keeps people coming back for more each major. The Paris sale is 3 months and counting. As a borderless collection with the new CS2 hype, I don't see a world where these aren't profitable. And with that, we can expect another significant investment into the next major. If capsule prices keep pumping the first day a sale ends and maintaining a value above the original market price, why not extend sales even longer? Paris is unique because the second major of the year was postponed, but why not a 3-month sale for the Copenhagen major? If Copenhagen sales are successful and people are eager to invest in the next, why not try for 4 months next time? Until people lose confidence, just keep cranking the sales longer and longer and you make even more money. It's hard to say exactly what Valve are aiming for, and they have access to stats that they can only see. But I certainly wouldn't expect the Copenhagen major to have a sale less than 2 months long, as this seems like the new normal, and I wouldn't be surprised if the sale lasted 3 months or longer. This is the new normal. Until we start seeing people avoiding majors due to their past investments, these sales will continue to increase or stay stable in length. This may be uncomfortable for those who flip their stickers or capsules each major, as the early return on investment is typically high. But I also believe that sticker money is what has kept Counter-Strike as a somewhat stable investment for teams who consistently qualify for majors. Reducing the length of a sale so Timmy can make an extra 20% on his capsules is not the way forward for Counter-Strike as a whole. And in my opinion, that's okay.